Alright, what's up, y'all? It's your girl DJ Ajonra, and today I want to talk to y'all about a new piece of equipment that I just grabbed, and that is the Akai Force. And so I got the Akai Force about a week ago, and it has been a learning curve, but I'm getting through it. I was previously using the Akai MPC Live. Still got that baby right there, still on deck. Shout out to K.W.O.E. He bought that for me for my birthday. So I wanted to try the Akai Force because it's got the clip launching, and I also wanted to try to do some remix stuff, which is what this video is today. I did like a little remix of Brandy, I Want to Be Down, and I wanted to just show you guys how that came out. All right, so let's get right into talking about the fader, which is what this video is about. And basically how I use the fader to make this remix. So basically what I've done here is I loaded up a sample. I'm using Brandy, I Want to Be Down for the sample. And I'm gonna go ahead and just enable that so you can hear it. I use this, I've seen Andy Mack use this a bunch of times. If I hit clip, that's the actual sample, and it's just playing it. Now the cool thing is when I loaded this sample in from the flash drive, it automatically adjusted the length of the clip for me, so that was pretty cool. See, it's 131 bars. I think the max is 512, but don't quote me on that. And so I'm gonna go back to the matrix, and what I did was I assigned track 1, which is my sample. I assigned that to deck A on the crossfader. So if I hold down A, all the buttons at the bottom, the very bottom, they light up. And I can tap on track 1, and that puts a little A in the little dialog box that lets me know that that sample is on deck A. So when I launch all the samples on the right, it's only playing things that I have on deck A. I have the sample on deck A, I have this synth sound on deck A, and I have this additional little sample, little vocal sample on deck A as well. So when I move it over, I get my drum sounds because my drum is on deck B. If I move the fader a little bit over to the right, deck B is going to get louder because it's linear. So the drums are getting louder. I don't want to go too loud. The bass on it is super muddy, but I haven't had a chance to adjust it. And then I can fly this back over to deck A, and deck B goes out. So this is a really cool way to use the decks in a way to DJ live, make a beat live. If you're in a beat competition, playing your beats, anything in a live setting, that's super cool to be able to do. Now, you can change the settings of the crossfader. So a couple of ways to do that. You can go into the mixer and you go to settings, and at the bottom, you've got the profile for the crossfader. Another way that you can get into that would be to hold shift and the mute button, and that's going to bring up the profile as well. So you've got 3 different modes that you can do. You can go into linear, you can go into exponential, or logarithmic. So that's the crossfader. I got more tutorials coming. Questions, comments below. It's your girl DJ Ajonra. I'm out.